I think the loveliest part of this is that they're all really, really pumped and really excited about the workshop and about taking time out from their lives for themselves. And this is what we're also trying to promote and trying to encourage is building their confidence. The ladies are excited to be here for that, and most importantly, they're excited that they're going to be earning some money. What we share in this is we share the love of food. Food is an exciting topic, so you can't help but to get excited about it. For the future of food security, we need to be excited. We've stopped being excited. We've stopped caring enough to be excited about it, and we should be. It's our future. We're starting to leave rubbish for our grandchildren and for future generations. We're starting to not care for our environment. It's been great. I'm looking forward to the next 5 weeks. Next week we start the practical stuff, and the ladies are really pumped about that. But we've designed the project so all the products they make through the workshop, they keep. And it actually starts them off in their businesses. There's the most amazing dynamic women in this room. It's great.
Nunggu ngangan ko ni nawati na bulingo au sana raw ni bagsangar na chamu na chutney me roni bolita ka me kurni nunggu bolbolita kina kausa da kabarati ko blatangonan rendre kentala ka rumati ko ibiti na ngonango ngo endo sarngana opportunity vina kani ona roni bolita tar total naka mana apart from the things I'm selling right now. Marta ka bakale na workshop ko mbeta kimami Wakaki mami na vakavsaranga na kaki mami bulidas. Nekima mi pasangara na ni mami na chamu na chutney. Nekima na ngai bolitaka.
When I made my first batch, after the second week we came and started making jams, I went home that weekend and made my first batch. I was amazed. Half a day when my family said, "It's done," I said, "It's done." Yes, before 2 days, I'll prepare the lot, the first step, the first day, then wait overnight for everything to cool down, and then make the second. The actual jam the next day. So I was wasting a lot and I never realized that.
और हम लोग के काम सिखाई समूह के चटनी बनावे के, I'm proud of that.
We chose this community at the Housing and Relief Assistance Trust here in Lautoka. It's one of the most marginalized communities in our area. And we also chose it because they mainly focus on single mums with kids who need assistance to quick, safe social housing, and the organization provides it for them. And the majority of these women are in the very, very lower income earning bracket, or many of them do not have employment at all. A workshop like this will bring opportunities to this community to help lift them out of poverty and to assist their families to earn a living and make a better livelihood for themselves than what they do on subsistence farming and other avenues. We hope that the information that they get, they will trust it enough to make a good product, to run a good business and practice good food safety.
I've learned a bit more about sterilization, food safety, and the business side of things, which is really good for me, like how to actually do it properly. I keep records, but maybe not how you're supposed to do it. It's been good because I've learned how to do cash flow properly now and also managing the financial part of the business.
Kena ondo da kabatu siangani vakasara na kena umay kilarawa ena hulingo baleta endindui sarana kana isulia koya umay hulidango au kila ni una rawa lamo bagalium kina baleta esando tani na keni kana.
We have designed the training so that every single person in the group participates. Everyone's working at their own pace, and that's something we're trying to improve. First, learn to do it properly, then learn to do it quickly. It's a long-standing tradition in many families in Fiji to make chutneys and jams. But we have found that the element of food safety was absolutely missing from the majority of the participants' knowledge base. They simply did not know enough about or understand food safety, product hygiene, aseptic packaging. All those concepts were missing. So during this training, we have broken all of those things down into the simplest possible form, where even somebody who has not had a good formal education will be able to understand and use the skills because they have learnt it in such a simple way.
We always wanted to encourage and to help the women gain confidence. Well, part of marketing your product is to be confident enough to market it. And what I have noticed in the last 3 weeks is how much more confident these women are. It's like, honestly, they really are slowly blossoming.
With social media, it's all about the look. People see before they taste and before they know you. So it was all teaching them how to create an aesthetic for themselves and what direction they wanted to go in.
How's the training going?
Great.
Fantastic. One of the things that we want to do in this project is we want to find ways to put more trees back into the landscape in Fiji, because we know you have big problems with erosion going onto the reef and problems with flooding, and we think trees back in the landscape is a way to help with that. But one of the things with putting trees back on is we need to find ways for communities to make money from those trees, or from money while those trees are growing. And so one of the ideas that we had with this project was, can we find ways to value add to products from trees and products from agroforestry systems planted in the trees, so that communities can make more money, and so that people like you can go out and start small businesses, and as a way to get more income and more better livelihoods for the people in the communities from the trees, from the agroforestry systems that they're planting.
I'll take this time to thank you so much. This is a great opportunity for us. This is like first time ever. This is our maiden workshops on jellies and chutneys and jams, and everyone's enjoying it.
We think you can really make something out of this training. Janie and Wayne are going to spend longer with you than the training we did before. A bit more time on a full range of skills. So not only the range of skills in terms of the value adding of the produce and the jams and chutneys and the like, but really the business type skills to really set you up so you can take this and run with it and form a business out of it and really make some money out of it that can help you and your communities.
Today is the first day that they're doing their presentation, and it's a fantastic display I can see there with the banners and the setup that they have done with their jars. Oh, really good.
Well, the first lot of jam I made, that was a sellout.
Karoni madawa aurawata timsang awan sang pulvada gaila kotali ngerti menunggu order lai ko visinga.
Like my first day was I sold 3 jars of chutneys and 5 jars of pineapple kumquat jam, which I get $45. And the next was 5 jars pineapple, and I get from there it was $46.
What we're currently buying is mainly chutneys, which give the taste experience for our burgers and some of our stir-fry dishes. Some of the areas we want to really launch into is with jams for the breakfast part of the menu. Currently we're buying imported product, which is unsatisfactory. Before the virus hit, we were spending approximately $500 a month just on chutneys. Jams, I think we could go to $100 a week. That's what we're spending on imported product. It may not sound a lot, but we're just one. We're just one operation of many. So it gives you an idea of our of just the purchasing power that goes even to just one establishment. If you would have sort of like 20 or 30 on your books, you'd have a significant business running.
We do adjust our menus on a regular basis, so our core ingredients may stay the same, but some of those chutneys and sauces and stuff like that, they'll need to change dish by dish, and that could change up to 5 or 6 times a year. You know, our menu's constantly changing and evolving, and you know, as to what's seasonal versus, you know, rather than relying on a heavily imported menu base, we buy 95% locally grown from the market, you know.
It was our sort of private goal that at least 25% of the participants would make product and engage in business post-project. But I think the number is above 50%, and it's actually going higher as the other women see their compatriots working and earning a reasonable income. That really is the incentive, the driver. So behind all of this, apart from simply just learning a skill, the whole idea was to push them into a livelihood activity. And we are very, very happy to see that happening.
There is a gap in the market for this, and hopefully we're filling it. You know, I don't know if people are supporting it because it's about charity, or if they're supporting it because it's just a really good product. Whatever it is, they're eating good jam and chutney. They're eating locally made, you know, and we're keeping farmers growing and people, it's wonderful. You can just see the whole value chain working.